is be yourself. But let me ask you something real. What if yourself is tired? What if yourself is insecure? What if being authentic just means staying scared, stuck, or small? See, that's the trap. We've glorified authenticity without checking which version of ourselves we're being authentic to. And I'm here to tell you, authenticity can mess you up. It can chain you to your old self. It can convince you that playing small is just being real. But real doesn't mean permanent, and honest doesn't mean useful. So let's talk about what authenticity really means and how you become the version of yourself that was always waiting to rise. Here's what they don't tell you. You're not one static thing. You're not a finished product. You are many selves. There's a version of you that panics, a version that avoids, a version that says, this is just how I am. But let's be honest. That version was built for survival, not for elevation. So when people say, just be authentic, the question is, which self am I being authentic to? Because being authentically bitter is still bitter. Being authentically afraid still keeps you stuck. Being authentically lost just means you haven't recalibrated yet. Here's the shift. You've got a higher self too. A version of you that is decisive, focused, calm, bold, magnetic. And that version is just as real as the scared one. And it's just quieter. It doesn't beg. It doesn't whine. It waits for you to choose it. So now the goal is not to be yourself. The goal is to become the best version of yourself. And to be authentic to that, that's when life changes. Here's how you stop being loyal to your lowest self and start becoming who you were actually meant to be. Step 1, identify your lower self pattern. What's the behavior or mindset you keep defending as just who I am? Is it silence, overthinking, procrastination, jealousy? Name it, call it out, because if you can't see it, you can't change it. Step 2, choose your elevated identity. Write it down. Get specific. How does your highest self move? What do they say no to? What kind of energy do they give off when they walk into a room? Your higher self isn't a mystery, it's a decision. Step 3, act from alignment, not emotion. Your feelings will lie to you. They'll tell you to stay quiet when you should speak, to pull back when you need to lean in. So ask, what would my higher self do right now? Then do that, even if you're scared. Step 4, stop calling resistance authenticity. Growth will feel fake at first, but that's just your comfort zone fighting back. It's not fake, it's new. So don't shrink just because the new you feels unfamiliar. Lean into it. Step 5, practice until it becomes your new baseline. Repetition builds identity. Every time you show up as your higher self, you move the needle. You reinforce the blueprint. Eventually, it won't feel like a performance. It'll feel like you, because it is you, just elevated. Now I want you to say these out loud, not like a wish, like a command. Let these anchor the new version of you. I am loyal to the highest version of me. My past self is real to now, but my future self is more powerful. I don't shrink to stay authentic, I expand to stay aligned. I speak, move, and choose from my elevated identity. I outgrow versions of me without guilt, because I'm not done becoming. Say them every morning, every night, until your life starts to sound like your soul. Close your eyes. Picture yourself in a moment you've lived 100 times. You're triggered. You want to hide. You want to quit. You feel the urge to retreat. Now pause. See 2 paths. One path is familiar. The version of you that folds, freezes, apologizes, explains. The other path is different. You stand taller. You say what needs to be said. You walk with calm and clarity. Now I watch yourself choose that second path. Feel the power in your chest. Feel the shift. That is you, the real you. Now imagine walking into a room, but not as your old self, as your elevated self. Your posture is different. Your energy is grounded. People look, they feel it. You don't try to impress. You embody power. You're not performing. You're present. This is what it feels like to be you. Fully aligned, fully activated. You own your space. You don't explain, you don't chase, you lead. Let that image burn into your mind. That's the new standard. If you're tired of being loyal to your lowest self, tired of calling comfort truth, tired of dimming yourself in the name of staying real, then it's time to shift, to elevate, to become. This is possibility jumping. We don't play small, We don't settle for authenticity that chains us to the past. We rise, we align, we lead. So if you're ready, hit subscribe, join the movement, and let's build the future version of you together. Not someday. Now, let's move.